So I finally figured out how to underpaint, and I've not been using any other technique since. Underpainting leaves me with very flawless, lightweight, and skin-like makeup, and I just don't really see the need to go back to what I was doing before. So the first thing that I do is contour, and I'm going into my Curve Case palette. And I take that cream product and I start to apply that directly below my cheekbone. You have to feel for where your cheekbone is and make sure you're placing the product exactly where it needs to go. After that, I use the same brush to buff and blend. The next thing I apply is my blush, and I place that directly onto my cheekbone. So again, make sure you feel for where that is so you place your product correctly. If you're going for more of a Painted by Esther look, you can decide to blend the blush more inward, but I am not going for that, so I saved that space for my under eye highlight. And I'm using the Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch. And I would suggest going a few shades lighter. Let me not like a few, maybe like one shade lighter than you would normally go when underpainting, because you do have to keep in mind you're going over it with foundation. So you want to make sure that brightness is still able to come through. So when I'm applying the foundation, I like to start from the bottom and I work my way upwards. So I start off with my jawline area and I get the contour covered up. Then I proceed with applying the foundation underneath my eye, on my eyelid. And the last place that I like to apply the foundation is my blush region, because it's orange and I don't want the color to be mixing with the rest of the products on my face. So I like to save that area for last. Although this time I kind of forgot, so I ended up doing my forehead last. And in order to bring back some of that color that might have gotten lost, I went over the areas with their respective brushes just to bring a little bit of that color, but I didn't go in with extra product. Since we use cream products, setting all of that with powder is a definite must. And after that, I set my face with my Juvia's Place setting spray. Side note, that is a really good setting spray. I didn't like it at first, but it's actually really, really good. And I'm just finishing up my face with my lip, which is from Anastasia Beverly Hills as well as NYX Cosmetics. And I came up with this lip combination on the spot. I'm really proud of myself. I know it's still nude, but let's give each other some grace here. Thank you so much for watching. This is the final look, and let me know if you guys would ditch your current makeup routine for underpainting.